Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to What a New Person's channel here today. We're gonna be playing Rimworld. I just jumped back into my YouTube channel not too long ago, getting started again. Appreciate the support, you guys. If you guys are watching this video here, if you guys go and smash that like button and hit on that subscribe button. I love strategy game. This channel is probably kind of steered towards that, and maybe some random other games that I play, depending what I play on Twitch. I'll probably throw that onto the YouTube as well. But the main thing is just for me to stream strategy games in my series. The Rimworld itself, the next coming game I'm looking forward to is a Three Kingdom, which does come out some in late March. That's definitely something I'll be putting in this channel here. But outside that, before we get started, we're creating a new colony here today. We're gonna go and just check out some mods that I have. So the main ones I want to talk about, if you're playing Rimworld, to give you the options of playing the game, enjoy the game a lot more, guys, in my opinion, would be to have the setup camp. This option gives you the option to travel and settle other places, pick up resources as you need it. Doesn't just limit you down the one hexagon that you live off of, pretty much. Interaction bubble, kind of cool. It's random. I mean, sometimes this kind of shows you exactly what the character is going through. Sometimes related, sometimes not related. However, it kind of gives some more life to the game itself. Pretty cool. On top of that, the RPG style is a must-have, in my opinion. This just goes and gives you that better visual outlook on your character in themselves. Outside of that, I have a few more, but you guys can definitely go ahead and see that. This is pretty much all the mods we're using for this playthrough here. We're gonna get started with crash landing. So just pretty much three characters sent out for somewhere else, landing on the to unknown Rimworld. You start with three people. You choose from 8, and then you start with quite a lot of money and a lot of pretty good resources to kind of get started with, pretty much. So it's pretty good, and that's what we'll do here today. We're gonna go ahead and go with the Cassandra's Classic, just because I like to get the option to go ahead and be able to build off of, grow over time, pretty much. The difficulty building getting harder as I play through for that. I have been playing Rimworld. I do have about 40 or 50 hours in this game here, so I'm gonna go ahead and play medium, just because I kind of have the understanding of this. We'll play this, and then we'll go ahead and do reload anytime. The reason why is this is just for streaming purposes for me, just in case something happens. If one of the mods break the game and I need to go back in time, this just gives me the option to do that. Outside of that, we'll go ahead and hit continue for that. For the seed for the map, I think I'm going to put it after my name. So if you guys want to go ahead and play the same world style, we could do that. I always want to play in a bigger world, about 50%. You definitely could do 100% if you want. Not very likely you're going to explore 100% world. Temperature wise, I'm going to leave everything normal. You can adjust that. However, it does increase the difficulty overall to the game itself. So depending on how you do it. We're going to generate the world and create a random world to get started here today. And here we are. This is a 50% world. You guys can tell. Lots and lots of stuff in this world. Lots of different groups, different tribes, enemies, hostiles, and stuff like that. We do have to go ahead and pick out a hexagon where we want to go ahead and start a tribe. Um, definitely a very populated map. It's gonna make it fun, pretty much. Allows me to trade with people, attack people later on. We got our free factions here today too. Campsite, green buff. Not anybody who likes it too much. We'll probably want to stick around some of these guys here. This faction right here, and so we could trade with them early on. However, everybody else is kind of neutral with us. A little hostile or neutral. So just based on that information, I probably want to get started somewhere in the bottom side here. I was thinking about like maybe something right here around like a forest. I could do the desert too. Desert is gonna be a little harder. Tundra is gonna be pretty hard too. I could play super safe too, and I could jump into like this area right here, temperate forest with water beside us here. That's not gonna be too bad. Actually, we'll do right here. We'll spot right here. Low forest with a little hill, just for us to build off the base. And then for our three characters, let's see, who do we have here? We have Reichsguard, which is really good shooting here. Really good shooting skills, good plant, artistic, social, med's good, social's good, good for negotiating, trading later on. Incapable of doing animal mining. That's fine. I think I might hold on to this one here for now, and I'm gonna try my best to not randomize anything. So I just want to go ahead and give the option of the 8. If you don't like anybody, you could definitely randomize them to somebody else. But I do want to go ahead and make this playthrough a little harder, I would say. So we'll see here. Just without randomizing, getting the best character out there, pretty much. Good plant, incapable of nothing, so that's good for us. Never feel cooped up. A night person. A night person is not bad. However, when you're getting raided and stuff like that, you do want somebody who could fight during the day. I mean, she'll take a penalty pretty much for not being in the dark, which isn't bad, but we'll see who the other options are here today. Firefight, not bad. However, he's a primal maniac, which is definitely not good because if he's in a low mood, he's definitely gonna go ahead and start setting fires. Definitely something we don't want. This guy here has got some decent stat in fighting, however, incapable of doing a lot of stuff. Definitely don't want to deal with that either. I definitely will probably, let's see, abrasive. We're going to get her instead of the low wage worker. Actually, no. We're going to get her instead of this gal here. Just because you can't do dumb labor, and unfortunately, a lot of the stuff you want to get done is dumb labor. Good skills and a lot of stuff. However, let's see here. Animal mining. You know what? We'll stick with this. I think I like this. We're going to rename some of these guys here. We're going to rename this guy here to Billy. Oh, actually, that's his. That's not what I want to do. We'll do this guy Billy. We'll leave her name as Cat. That's fine. And Chini. We'll rename that to Rosa. Rosa's fine. We'll leave it as Rosa as is. And then we're gonna get started. So pretty much with the one of the mod that I have, it just gives us an option to get started. We could do a democracy or dictatorship. We're gonna do a democracy. You could definitely do a dictatorship if you want somebody to take charge for this. And there we are. We spawned into the game. First thing you always want to do when you get into the game is I pause it for a second. Always, I do this all the time. It's just because I want to go ahead and get set up with the game itself. Biggest thing I always want to do is set up my stockpile. I just want to be able to go ahead and start putting my my stuff away, which I probably will make the stockpile. Just trying to think of where I want to build here first. So we got good locations, some mountains around us. That's good for us. Little area over here. We got some animals around here too. This would be a really good location actually, because we could go ahead and mine this wall out, hide in this area here. However, just because we're probably gonna expand out pretty quick too, so this playthrough pretty much what I want to focus on is expanding. I want to expand and I want to go ahead and attack other tribes. So we're gonna play pretty aggressive this playthrough here. So I'm gonna just live in this area here. Let's probably still building some wall here and make this little like a camp base. This whole area. Then we'll probably throw a stockpile in the bottom side here. Yeah, we'll probably throw a stockpile over here for now. Actually, I want to go ahead and get rid of. Let's check. I want to shrink this side here. Get rid of those on the side there. And then I want to go ahead and allow them to pick up a lot of these resources here. Allow them to grab all these resources, throw in there. And we'll start dealing with some other stuff like equipping people in a little bit here. Because I just want to go and focus on doing that, and then once we do that, I want to go ahead and alright, so we can go ahead and hit the playthrough. Oh, actually, I'm going to adjust this guy here really quick for our storage. We'll leave as this, just because we're gonna have to grab everything a little bit here. Grab all the food stuff, start storing everything away. Alrighty, so we'll go aheand and hit play. We'll give Billy the gun, the bolt action rifle, and we'll give him the armor as well. Just because he's going to be our main guy who's going to be fighting pretty much. Everybody else, probably give our next person the gun who has the best fighting skill, which I do believe is Rosa, which has a 10. We'll give her the revolver. Where that, my dude? Cat, I'm not going to give her any weapons right now. But however, I am going to have her equip the steel axe because I'm going to have her farm in a little bit here. And I'm just going to do that right now. Start destroy some trees here, so we can go ahead and do that. So chop all these trees right here because our first base will probably be in this area here, building off of that. Haul these guys out of there. We got a little nice dog here too. Didn't realize that. A little husky. Beautiful design from one of the mods that I put on here. Different colors for the animal. You can see there. Pretty cool. Heidi. Have them grab that too. We do have pretty decent amount of food, so as right starting off with that, I'm not too concerned about that. These tools up here, I probably won't worry about grabbing any of that kind of stuff as of right now, just because I wanted to go ahead and get settled with the base. And always every time when you play the game, you always kind of want to scatter, look around for all the goods that you have, just because that's part of the game. They get scattered throughout the map that you're going to be living in. We got some pretty good animal here. We could hunt later. We got some doe, deer here, buck and doe. Yep. So some deers around this area here, some turkeys and stuff. And our husky, she's gonna need some food later, but as of right now, we're not too concerned about that. We're gonna go ahead and work with our work priorities, so I can take a look at that. I always do the manual priorities, just so you can adjust some things. Always kind of want to set doctor to 1, sleep to 1 as well. Just so they're tired, they go to sleep, they don't do anything else on top of that. Basic, I usually put that as a 4, depending who the person is. Billy's a fighter, he's pretty useless in a lot of their stuff, so we'll have him do cleaning and stuff like that. Hauling is a big thing for him. And we'll put these as, actually, I'll put him as a 2 as a doctor. I'll have the defector as the main doctor. I'll have everybody as a 1. If they get hurt, they go back. If there's a fire, that's a 2. Handling work, which is like training animals, harvesting resource, we'll leave that as a 3. Actually, a 2 because she's our only one. Well, you could do a 2. We'll put it as a 4 for you. Not recommended, but we'll do that. We'll do a 4 for you too. 4 for everybody for cooking, just so I can have somebody cooking in case something's not going on. Anybody doesn't have anything to do. Hunting, we'll put as a 2. Research, I'll leave that out for now. Plank hunting, stuff like that, we'll leave as is. We'll also make this a little area for, we'll clean out this area here, actually. Clean this area here. I'm also going to do a growing zone right here as well. Like, right up, actually, that's not even the best area for it. Let me see here, because this is actually not the best area for growing zone. Delete that. You want good soil, pretty much. And actually, it's not too bad here. Stony soil right here, but right about here is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and set up the zone there. The growing zone just like this instead. One there. Another one right about here. We'll probably destroy this, demolish this in a little bit here. First one I want to do is potatoes, and then I want to go ahead and do rice plant. The reason why I do the 2 is because they're probably the easiest resource to kind of get early on. I have them haul these kind of stuff out of here too. And we also want to build a roof over this just because it helps with the deterioration speed. So we'll probably do like that. We'll get that area too. So we'll take care of that, and we'll start building a base in a sec here before it gets dark. So we'll go go ahead and start building the base here. I want to do a room over here. Room right here. Not the biggest room, I know, but I'll go ahead and center off this area here. Build that off like that. We'll throw another room right. Pretty much we'll break these into smaller rooms. And then we'll do a bigger one like that. And then we'll start breaking some of these into rooms in a little bit here. Just like I said, because we're planning to expand later. This will probably be our kitchen dining area, and then right over here we could throw some rooms into here. How's Rosa doing? Rosa's taking care of that. Cat's check, breaking down some trees. Billy's moving resources for us. Great, great. Actually, we have people for that, right? Construction wise. Put it as a 3 for everybody, because we're eventually need everybody to kind of start constructing this whole place, bringing it together. So we'll do something like that. We'll do a double door here, 1 door in, 1 door out that way. Then we're going to throw our wood floor down here as well. Just prepping this area pretty much, like that. I might have to force Billy to start hauling this stuff. Too heavy. Can't pin it. No empty storage for. Did I not make this a granite storage? Let me see. There we go. So we should be able to start hauling that stuff away in a little bit here. Yep. So he's probably gonna do that in a little bit here. We'll make a door there too. Oh, interesting. Actually, can I have you prioritize working on that right now? We do have enough wood to kind of get started on that. I do have to have Billy grab these food over here because these are only food right now. So he's gonna have to prioritize grabbing these food first. I want to say we did have some food located on the top side as well. Let's see. Actually, no, we actually don't have any resources on the top side. Cat and Rosa is building the house for us right now. Since while they have tasks to do, we're going to explore the world, take a look at the world. So this faction right here, can't pronounce his name. I'm just going to call them the Rave of the Forest for short. They're good with us, so we could go ahead and trade with them early on, grab some resources. With this playthrough here, we did spawn in with money, so that's a good thing for us. I'll show you guys that. We did get about 800 gold. Yep, 800 silver. So 800 silver should be quite a lot for us. Either one, get some food if we need some more food. But we should be good for food for now. We do have quite a lot of package starting out with. And we should be good with medicines. We do have about 30 of that too. So food wise, I do want to say we have about 45-ish total food, which should last us about another, what, maybe 7 days or so. Alright, come on guys, you guys gotta start finishing up this base here. There we go. Prioritize. We got plenty, decent amount of wood, which we should be able to finish all base with the amount of wood we have right now. I should have built this up first and probably just haven't slept in there for the night. But the sleeping outside did give them a toll, and due to the weather too, I want to say it's also giving them a toll. Depressive. His traits: darkness, slept outside, slept in the cold, slept on the ground. Yeah, soaking wet. It's alright, guys. We'll make it through here in a second here. Once we get this done here, probably do need to get a little more wood. All right, it's coming along pretty good. We'll make a door right there too. I think I'm actually put the medicine on the backside here with the weapons and stuff like that, so they don't just get picked up by raiders and stuff like that. Medicine, and yeah, we'll put the medicine back here for now. All right, so we want to go ahead and make another. So we got some visitor. Great. Now we got a visitor here, so he's recovering from his stat bonuses. We're gonna slow down a little bit here. We want to go ahead and finish up the rest of the base here. For, let's see, how's their health and everything? They're pretty good. They kind of slept through most of like the midday, so. And then, but that's fine. Rosa, Billy has the best interaction skill, and I probably will have him trade with this guy here after he's done eating.
Alright. Let's see what he has. We're gonna sell both these items here, make a little money to us. And then we're gonna go ahead and pick up all his herbal medication. Just something I always want to grab and have on the side. Also pick up on his food too. So pick up on the food and that we'll go and buy all that. You guys probably wondering why I bought medicine. Medicine's always good to have. Nothing going wrong with that. Some more food would be good too. Especially the pemmigans, just because it takes forever to spoil and it just has a good it takes forever to spoil pretty much. We'll make the other stockpile on the top side here. We'll make it kind of big, but not too big. We'll probably throw it like yay-ish big. We'll do that. A little wall along that side there too. The door that way. We'll go ahead and start trying to close off some of the rooms here so we can have those separate rooms here. And I actually put this as a dining room. I'll make a little section off over here for the food to put a stop off with food. And for our name here today, we'll just put it as the noob faction, and then we'll go ahead and also name our local settlement trash, which leaves it like that. Oh, hold up. Mad Raccoon, where's he at? Who are these guys? Oh, he's attacking the gather. Not attacking us. I don't care. I'm going to get the cooler, set the cooler down really quick. If you're playing some of the harder playthrough, you might not start out with any components, and that's definitely going to suck right off the bat, not having that. Because you'll have to use a pass cooler and stuff like that, which can help. Not the best though, however. We'll do our butcher table on the top side, it's the opposite of us. Like that. And then you know what, I think right after that I want to go ahead and do that. No, cool, we'll leave as is. I think that's good. We're going to make this our stockpile. Or just food only. Clear all, import. Allow fresh food only, please. All food could go in here pretty much. Yeah, raw resources wise, corpse wise, no. We won't allow a corpse in here. Pretty much the goal is to leave the corpse out here and then we'll yank up the corpse, books from out. So once you get this built, we also want to go ahead and set up the rules for making the food. We're definitely going to need a farm for a little more trees in a sec here. And then we want to go ahead and clean up all the trees by the wind turbine. Always want to do it. Any trees by the wind turbine can actually prevent it from working properly. So you always want to get rid of all these trees here. And they're probably saying it. Yep, block our polar tree, block our polar tree. So I'm actually not even producing power as of right now. Oh, shoots. I totally forgot. I think Rosa's married to Billy actually. Yep, I know we need the battery. Defense stuff like that, I'm not too concerned. Like I said, the first couple raiders are usually melee weapons, so not a big thing. We have guns. I mean, I should be able to kill at least one or two of them just to make them retreat, so I'm not too concerned about the first couple raids. However, I do kind of want to get done with the first raid before I jump onto the first settlement too. So I'm hoping we get raided before we actually go over to the next settlement. But we'll see how that turns out. Billy here finishing, Billy and Cat finishing that room there. I do have to set up a restricted area for our animals, because area 1 will probably be the only place you could be at, and I've set that up there. Area. So we'll move area 1 to just allow the dogs to be in this area here and this area here, but nowhere else. Well, actually, we'll allow him to go outside too, into the stockpile. If he wants to eat, he could eat some stuff out there. We don't want them to go too far off because they could definitely get attacked and they could die. So we want them to stay in this general area here, so we can keep watch of them. we're almost done with this little storage room, which is good for us. Power's coming through for it. Cooler right now is turned on, and we're gonna go ahead and start decreasing the temperature in there. 29 Celsius should be cold enough for our food to thrive and survive. Have a longer shelf life in there, pretty much. These packaged meals, they're not bad. They don't actually deteriorate too fast. They don't have the same deterioration as a simple meal and stuff like that. Simple meal, I do believe, deteriorates in about 4 days. And that's definitely what we're going to do, actually. We're going to eventually have them start cooking simple meals, which is really easy to make, just requires about half of raw food. So any raw food you get is half. And then you can start making some better meals later on. But as of right now, we don't have the other ingredients, which is the vegetables part of it. So we're just focusing right now on the meat part of it. Once we finish up with that as well, I do want to change the assignment here for building a bit here. I'm going to have to start hunting maybe some food here for us. Probably haven't get started just because we still have about 23 amount of food, which should last us about maybe 4 or 5 days. It's still pretty long. Not the most concerning part. Cat's gonna go to 4 for cleaning. I need to adjust her a little bit so she doesn't start doing some of these other stuff. Oh, there's our first raid, and let's see who's coming out there. Naked guy. I'll actually put them all into attack mode, draft mode, and I'm just gonna move them outside here. I'm gonna try to give Rosa a more open area. I'm gonna put Cat on the side so this guy here will bait for her instead, and then we'll have the 2 guys start shooting her. Hit once already. Oh, he's dead. So dead. There you go. Guy's dead. So now she's gonna know that she needs to throw the dead body up there. Rosa, I'm gonna need you to make that bed right ASAP. Oh no, they're gonna focus on doing other stuff instead. Damn it. If she gets the wood, she's gonna focus on building the wall and stuff then instead. Come on, make the bed. Why do we not haul them to animal corpse is always a guarantee. We want their animal corpse here, fresh or not fresh. So we'll fast forward here for a second here. We are running kind of low on food. It's a good thing I did pick up some food because we are running low. We do have the buck and the dough here, but we need the butcher table. So the reason why they haven't cooked or do anything because we need the butcher table to start chopping up the food, and then right after back to that, we can go ahead and start cooking the food. So if you guys don't know what airlock is, just pretty much you step into one room, the temperature get released from one room. Oh, it's just an airlock pretty much. Shoot, why have we not finished this bed yet? This should be prioritized. I know they should kind of move on to this just because they didn't require too much wood. We'll see what they do the next couple. We'll see what they do. But pretty much any time they enter into this room here, they decrease the temperature increases in here. So we need to go ahead and we're probably gonna have to make another one of this anyways, just because that's already a problem. So we'll probably see it being more of a problem in a second here. I'm actually going to go ahead and increase the temperature. You guys are probably thinking why, because I'm going to get this one adjusted here in a sec here. You don't want it to be too overly crazy cold in here, but we do need to have them farm for some more wood here. Actually, is that a reason why they're not been picking the wood? So we'll just have to cook some food using the rice. I didn't want to do that, but there's not much point. Well, we can't do too much of this now. Temperature right now is 2 Celsius. It's dropping quick, so this is good for us. That's probably the reason why this is not dropping low enough. Well, actually right now the heat's going up because these guys are not getting enough power. We need to always kind of take a look at these guys from time to time and start chopping some of these trees because they're getting blocked right now. Even just the one single tree, that causes so much problem. We have a little research table over here, which we could kind of start researching later. I do want to get somebody to work on our research. I'll probably put research down for you. Put your thing that's 2. We don't have anything to haul right now. I'll put your plant cutting 3. Construction will leave as 2. Hunting will leave as 2. Just because I can kind of prioritize those whenever I want to. So if I want him to hunt for something, I can have him do that right away. And we definitely want to get some hunting done in a second here. I actually don't think that's a bad idea. We'll probably do that. Capture her, or we could kill her. So. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Bam, back up, back up, back up, back up.